Okay, start by removing this bracket here, this screw. Unplug the connector here for the cooling unit. And then removing 7 screws to remove the frame of the cooling unit. Just lift the elevator up and remove 2 screws. And now you remove the screw from up here. Okay, in order for us to get to the cooling unit here, there's 3 screws. There's 1 here, 1 and 2. Now, in order to get to that part, in order to take out the cooling unit, we have to remove this tray. So in order for this to get to this tray, we have to remove this panel. So right here, there's a screw. All you do is loosen the screw. Push up and then to the side. And it goes right off. Once you have taken that part out, all you have to do is just disconnect the tray. And pull out the tray. And here now you have access to everything for the cooling unit to work a little bit more easier. Now you have to remove 3 screws. There's 1 here and there's 2 here. So remove the screws. Now you have to remove the top shroud here. So you have to remove this screw here. And this one here. Now, there's also 2 more screws you have to remove right here. This is what holds the thermostat. Don't forget to remove the barrel fan connector. Now, once you have removed those screws, all you have to do is just lift up and pull out towards you. Just wiggle it a little bit and it pops right off. Just be careful when you're pulling it out that no cables get caught. Now, to remove the cooling unit, once you have taken the frame off here, we have to remove this plaque. So this plaque has 3 screws. Plaque comes right off. Now you just remove the tape, carefully removing the tape. Just be careful. Now, we have to remove this track. So you have to remove the screw down here. Once you have done that, all you have to do is push up, push the little button right here to bring the track down. And that's it. Once you have done that, all you have to do is just pull this outward like this and it pops right off. Now, once you have removed the side here, we have to remove this whole part of the cooling unit out so we can get to the relay. Now, be careful here because you're gonna have to lift this part up and then pull this out. So first things first, pull this part out a little bit, then lift this here. pull out gently. Okay? Be careful with the cabling. Just keep pulling gently. Pull it out. You don't have to pull it up all the way. Okay? Now, just be careful when you're sliding it back in. All you have to do is just grab, just gently push it in. Now, once you have it placed back in, all you have to do is put the screws in to hold down the evaporator. Now we're going to be replacing the top shroud back into the cooling unit. Now, as you can see, there's two notches here, okay? That goes into the back of the bracket. So all you have to do is slide it under here. Now you put in the two screws right here. There's one right here. Now once you put those screws in, we have to connect back also the thermostat. Once you have everything screwed back in, all you have to do is just get the barrel fan connected. Now, once that's done, we're going to be reattaching the side here. So once you put the cooling unit back on and the tower shroud back on, all you have to do is apply this part here. Okay, then you have to apply the tape. Now there's 3 holes here, just line them up. And then we're going to apply the plaque. You're going to apply the track back on, lift it up, okay, screw back in, the screw back to the bottom part here, once you have put back the panel on the side here and the cooling unit back in, we're going to apply the frame to the cooling unit or to the front. So now all we have to do is put this in like this. Don't push it in too far because you need to screw in the screws here on the bottom. So you just have to adjust it again. There you go. just start putting in the screws. Now once you have that connected, now you can connect the cooling unit back in, okay? And then connect the bracket back on. Now once you have everything put back, we're gonna put the tray back on. So get the bottom tray. Now once you have the tray put back on, we have to apply the side panel here. Now once you install the tray back in and you apply the panel on the side, we have to install the panel that goes in the front to cover the evaporator and the barrel fan. Now once you have everything installed, trays, panel on the bottom, all you have to do is just drop the elevator. Be careful that you don't get the elevator caught on the harness. And we have to apply back the panel here. So all you have to do is just put it on.